Good evening, Peach Vikings. It is the night before school starts, and I am so excited to be bringing you the very first read aloud of the year. Our plan at Peach Elementary is to bring you a read aloud every single Sunday at 7 p.m. by a star reader. I won't be the only one reading aloud. As a matter of fact, I would love to engage our students in this initiative this year. Reading is cool, reading is fun, and the more you read, the better reader you become. So I would love to engage some of our Peach Vikings in bringing a read aloud to our Peach Elementary community every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Thank you for tuning in this evening. I am reading one of my favorite beginning of the school year books, and it is School's First Day of School, written by Adam Rex and illustrated by Christian Robinson. We're always hearing about students' first day of school and teachers' first day of school, but never about the school's first day of school. So I hope you enjoy. That summer, they dug up the big field and poured the foundation and set brick on top of brick until they built a school. Does that remind you of Peach Elementary just a few years ago when we were moving into our brand new school? A sign above the door read, Frederick Douglass Elementary. That's a good name for me, thought the school. Most days, a man named Janitor came to mop the school and built his floors and wash the windows. This is nice, the school said to Janitor. Just the two of us. Won't be just us for long, said Janitor. Soon the teachers will come, and then you'll be filled with children. Our janitor's name is Mr. Zavala, and I'm sure he is at school right now, cleaning and buffing floors and getting the school all shined up for tomorrow morning. So thank you, Mr. Zavala, for everything you do to keep our school nice and clean. The school creaked. Children? All kinds of children. They'll come to play games and to learn. Oh, said the school, will you be here? You'll see me after the school day is over, said Janitor. But don't worry, you'll like the children. But the school thought that Janitor was probably wrong about that. Then they came, the children did, and there were more of them than the school could possibly have imagined. This reminds me of Peach Elementary every single year on the first day of school. They got everywhere. They opened and closed all of his doors and lockers and drank water from his fountains and played on his jungle gym. So that's what that is for, thought the school. Some of the older kids gathered by the school's back fence and showed each other their bored faces. This place stinks, said one, and the school gasped. I hate school, said another with puffy hair, to the agreement of his friends. The school sagged a little. I know our Peach Vikings would never talk about our school like that. One very small girl with freckles didn't want to come inside the school at all. Her mother had to carry her. I must be awful, the school whispered to himself. Later, he squirted the puffy-haired kid in the face, then felt bad about it afterward. I'm sure our students will be coming to Peach very excited in the morning. He watched the kindergarten kids sit on one of the rugs. The teacher said, as we go around the circle, please tell us your name. There was an Aiden and a Max and a Bella and a Chloe and a Caden and an Emma and another Aiden. The small girl with freckles was next, but she wouldn't speak. She only stared at her shoes until the teacher moved on. I don't like school, she whispered into her lap. Well, thought the school, maybe it doesn't like you either. We have some of those same students at our school. I wonder if Aiden and Bella and Chloe and Caden and Emma are tuning in with us now. The children were in their chairs, finally. But just as the school was starting to relax, the fire alarm sounded, and all the children had to exit and walk to the other side of the field, and they just stared at him. He was so embarrassed. He held his doors open for them when they returned. I'm so sorry, he said, as the first child entered. Sorry, sorry, sorry. He told them all, even the girl with the freckles. It looks like Peach when we are practicing our fire drills because we want to be prepared. At 12 o'clock, the school was filled with food. At 12:30, the school was filled with garbage. At one table, a boy told a funny joke and another boy laughed so hard that milk came out of his nose. Now I'm covered with nose milk, thought the school. He had to admit, though, that it was pretty funny. Even the girl with freckles liked it. I know this would never happen at Peach Elementary because one of our cafeteria expectations is to clean up after yourselves. So I know our Peach Vikings would not leave a mess like this. After lunch, the kindergarten kids learned about shapes. A rectangle has 4 sides, said the teacher. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a square has 4 sides too. In fact, a square is actually a special kind of rectangle. Wow, said the school. I did not know that. Did you guys know that a square was a special kind of rectangle? Afterward, the children made pictures with glitter and paste. The girl with freckles made a picture of the school. It looks just like me, thought the school, except glittery. It's like she's known me all my life. Do you think I could have your picture? The teacher asked her. Don't tell anyone, but I think it's the best. The school thought she was probably right about that. The freckled girl smiled when the teacher stuck her drawing into the school wall with a push pin. Ouch, said the school, but he didn't mind, not really. At 3 o'clock, the parents came to pick up the children. At 3:30, janitor came to pick up the school. I was full of kids, the school told him, and I heard a joke and I accidentally had a fire drill, but everyone was nice about it, and I listened to a classroom and learned all about shapes. Tomorrow is our first day of school, and we have a new dismissal process. I hope that all of our Peach Viking parents have had the chance to look at our Peach dismissal video that we posted on our Facebook page. You had a big day, said janitor. Do you think the school said that you can invite everyone to come back tomorrow, especially that little freckled girl? Janitor nodded. I'll see what I can do. Later, janitors sat on top of the school and they watched the sun go down. In the beginning, I didn't know what I was, said the school. I thought I was actually your house. Nope, said janitor. I suppose some other place gets to be your house, the school added. Janitor nodded. That's true. But you get to be a school, and that's lucky. And the school thought he was probably right about that. You know, we're lucky to have a beautiful school like Peach Elementary as well. And that's the end of our Read Aloud, our very first one of the school year. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're able to tune in every single Sunday at 7 p.m. via our Facebook page, where you will get to hear from a star reader. Stay tuned, because that star reader could be one of you, our Peach Viking students. Thank you for joining in, and I'm so excited to be able to see all of our Peach Vikings on tomorrow morning. We will open the doors at 7:40 a.m. See you in the morning. Bye, Peach Vikings.